Hi, welcome to Ken's Games Collection and a Sega Master System pickups video. So I've picked up 6 Master System games. I actually didn't pick them up myself. I had some mates that found them and sent them to me. The first one is really interesting because I did a pickups video a few months ago and I had a Master System game, but the case was all broken. And Craig from Two Happy Gamers, who has a channel, I'll leave a link down below, he contacted me and said that he'll send me one of his spare Master System cases, and I paid for the postage and he sent it to me. And to my surprise, the Master System case is in really good condition. As you can see, it's had the popular slick on it, so you can see it's a bit damaged there, and I thought that's really cool. I got a Master System case. Then I'll go and look inside, and to my surprise, the game Populous was in there. I was not expecting that. And to top it all off, Craig sent me the manual to Wonder Boy in Miracle World. Now I just gotta find the Wonder Boy Miracle World game, but mate, appreciate that so much. I was so rapt to, just to get a Master System case that was in really good condition, and totally surprised me with the Populous game and a manual for the Miracle World. So thanks very much for that, and I was just happy to get the case. Now let's get on to the games themselves. Now, one game that I've been really wanting to get for a long time, but the prices are between about $49 up to $79, even $89, and pretty average condition. That's the best way I can put it. I've seen this game, the case is always wrecked or broken, or the old style case that Sega Soft had here, which was a soft plastic, which you sit on it, it's just destroyed. But a mate of mine found this one, and he sent me some photos of some other games but I already had, but this is one that was the one I really wanted, and that was Wonder Boy in Monster Land. Such a cool game, and as you can see, this case, the cover, everything about it is in such amazing condition. The game itself looks great. There is no manual in this game. That's okay, it doesn't worry me. It's more about just the presentation of the box and the game itself. It doesn't worry me that much about manuals, but just so rapt to get this. It was just, man, I just got one more game to get for the Wonder Boy series on the Master System, and that was the I think it was Wonder Boy in Monster World, I think it is, but those prices are like nearly $150 upwards. Master System prices all of a sudden is jumping up. Even games like Alec Kid and Shinobi World, I noticed, is going up to between $59, $69. So I was so rapt. Thank you, mate, for sending me this one. This is so cool to have this in amazing condition. That's what it was all about for me. Now, I had another mate I used to work with at the same store. He's working at another store now, but he was on holidays in Tasmania, and he started sending me text messages, and he found some game stores down there, retro game stores in Tasmania. There's probably more retro game stores in Tasmania than there is here in my hometown of Brisbane, which is really sad but true. He found some games for $7. I think the most expensive game was about $39. So let's get on with this. Now, some of these games, look, I'm very particular about what games I want for the Master System. I know what I like, but I have found that since I've been recollecting for the Master System, I'm looking at other games I never owned in the past, and there's 3 here that I never owned, one that I did. So let's have a look at the ones I never owned, but I've been really interested in getting these. This was only $7 with Super Tennis. Looks pretty cool. I'm really into my tennis games. On the Master System, not so much. I think with the Virtual Tennis, that's when I really got into that sort of stuff, because I think Sega did an amazing job with that. So, this is the old school style of, tennis games. Really interesting to have a look at this one and see what I think of it. Now, another game that I never owned before, but played in the arcade a whole lot, and that was Hang On. So again, another great pickup for $7. So I think it was like a cash converters down in Tasmania, and it's really hard to see this sort of stuff in the wild. But my mate sent me photos, and there was so many amazing games that he saw down there, and some already had. So it was so great to get this one, along with another genre that I really enjoyed, golf. I suck at playing golf in real life, but in the video game world, I'm way better, I guess you could say. And it is Golf Mania. Now, I do remember this game. I never owned it. The first golf game I think I owned was Arnold Palmer Golf on the Mega Drive, and that was a phenomenal game. And there used to be a golf game I played in the arcade with my mate. Now, with this one, there was like a toggle, so for your swing, so you had to push it a certain distance, and release it, and the ball would just go flying off and stuff. I think there was like 2 buttons on it as well, but I do distinctly remember this, like this toggle which you flicked for your shots to be go through. And this is the only time in a golf game I got a hole-in-one, so that was really amazing. But Golf Mania looks really cool, looks really detailed, and I don't know if it is like a prelude to what would become Arnold Palmer Golf, but such a great game, I've been told. And a battery backup, I'm kind of tempted to open up one of these games with the battery backups to see what sort of condition it's in, considering it's probably, well, 31 years old, 32 years old maybe. So it'd be interesting to see that. And my Master System battery backup still works after 30 odd years, which is insane. Now, this was a game I did have back in the day. It's Asterix. Now, these games are going up in price. I did pay, I think it was $39 for this one. It does come with the manual, and I think that was the whole appeal for me. The case itself is in good condition, but you can see the slick if you look really closely. I think it was a little bit too big for this case, and it's got like a wave effect on the actual cover itself, but that's okay. Jeremy Graham, this got a name there. If Jeremy Graham, you're watching this, yes, I have your game. It's really bizarre. I saw that written on the cover of it, Jeremy Graham. So there you go. But a great series. These games are going up in price. It's just ridiculous with all the Master System stuff. And that's pretty much it. There's 5 games there. You know, I guess you could say 6 with this. So again, thanks Craig for this one. I did play Populous on the Master System. It was really popular back in the day. Such a popular game. Again, thanks guys for finding these for me. It's really great, especially Wonder Boy and Monsterland. It was a game that I've been looking for such a long time, and like I said before, it was really hard to find it in reasonable condition, and this one is just in perfect condition. It's so great to have Asterix back, along with these other games I never played before. Populous, Craig, thank you very much for the I was just happy to get the case for it, and you sent me other stuff. You know, it was unreal, so really appreciate that. So that's pretty much it. That's my pickups for the Master System. There are still games out there that I'm looking for. Psycho Fox, Psychic World, there's a few other ones, maybe Rambo as well. I don't want to get everything. I just, after the games that I used to have back in the day, and especially with Psycho Fox, Psychic World were 2 of them that I really want to get back. Streets of Rage I want to pick up if possible. That game is going up in price. The same with Star Wars. There's a Star Wars game on the Master System, averaging about $100, and I'm not going to pay that much for it. I'm just going to play the waiting game. But it's really hard to know if the prices of these games are going to go down. I don't think so, because over the last couple of months I've seen the prices of Master System games just steadily going up and up and up. A lot more people, I guess, are out there discovering what an incredible system this is. This is the thing. A lot of Nintendo fans are starting to discover this, and I see it on other YouTube channels, especially in America. When I talk about Master System games, and they kind of look at it, and hopefully they've can get some good recommendations to pick up some great Master System games. It's such an underrated system. Really was. It was way better than the NES. Anything Atari did, the Master System was where it all began for me. So that's why there's always a special place in my heart for Sega and the Master System. And if I can get maybe another half a dozen games, I'm pretty much done with what I want for the Master System. So until next time, guys, bye.